Hello, and thank you for joining the Champion Within podcast, your premier go-to spot for unlocking your winning mindset. Whether you're an athlete looking to elevate your game to the next level, a coach leading the charge, an enthusiastic parent cheering from the sidelines, or an educator molding young minds, the Champion Within podcast episodes are packed with value, sharing the tools and strategies to unlock your potential and rise to new heights. Hosted by mentor, coach, and mindset leader Kate McCauley. Let's sit back and enjoy today's episode while discovering your champion within. And now, here's Kate.
Yesterday, before my daughter started her 2-mile run during the track meet, I yelled, "Kylie, your hair looks great." She whipped her head around, gave me a little smirk, probably an eye roll, and we both chuckled. I want to take you back to the night before. I did her hair probably 5 times. Admittedly, I wasn't exactly sure what she wanted done with her hair. Some sort of braid. She showed me a picture. It was around 11 o'clock at night. She had just gotten out of the shower, packed all of her stuff for the track meet the next morning. I was exhausted thinking about the wedding we had to attend. Wasn't exactly sure what I was doing. I took that braid out at least 4 times. There was a lot of frustration. She even went upstairs because I had her re-wet her hair. It got too dry to braid it. We ended up just whipping the 2-sided French braid, pulling it to a ponytail. That's what I normally do, but I was trying to do some other type of fancy braid looking at this picture. Anyway, we get to the track meet. She gets up there for the 2-mile run. It's a freezing cold day. The wind is whipping around this track. All these parents are along the fence of the track yelling track tips. They're not the coaches. They're just the parents. Maybe they run track. Maybe they're current runners, whatever. Here's the thing. You're lining up at the start line and your kid is getting ready or competing in any sport, and you go out there getting ready to start. You don't need people yelling all kinds of tips. Your coach can be saying things to you, but even a coach isn't instructing and teaching what to do in that situation. They're trusting that their athletes know and trust their training. They may be giving plays depending on the type of sport it is, or certain instructions related to game play, game day, competing in that track race. Some of the things I was hearing were just really interesting. I decided in that moment that I was just going to yell something about her hair, keep it chill, and see how things went. She ended up running a great race. She wasn't the front of the pack, but she hit a PR, her own personal record. Honestly, I just love watching her run. I will admit, in years past, in races past, when my sons played basketball, there have been times where I've been that parent where I have yelled things that didn't need to be said and probably put way too much pressure. Because of being a coach, a mom, the work I do now, I know what lands and what doesn't. So what should you not say to your kid before, during, and after a game? Let's get right to it so we can help our kids, right? We want our kids to do well, but sometimes we're the problem. Here's some real talk on what I think we should be saying before, during, and after the games. Before a game, I'm hearing people say things like, don't mess up. Don't do this. You better score. Hit your best time on each lap. This team isn't even good. You should crush them. All right, let's be honest here. Look, they already feel the pressure. Your job? Be calm. Say something like you're proud of them. I love watching you play. I love watching you run. Just go play your game. You got this. They don't need that extra pressure before competing. During the actual competition, the game, the race, if you're yelling directions from the sidelines, pass it, shoot the ball. What was that? They're not listening to you. They're trying to figure out the game. They're listening to their coach, their teammates, and hopefully themselves. You screaming, that noise, say nothing, or just cheer for hustle and for heart. That's it. After the game, I am guilty of this in years past, especially from my oldest. He's like the guinea pig child. I'm the oldest of the family as well. I really feel like I'm that guinea pig child. My parents, by the time they got to the youngest of the four of us, they were much better, right? I feel like I'm kind of the same. I didn't talk about the game on the car ride home with my son, probably when we got to middle of elementary school. He started playing in kindergarten. I really just stopped talking about those things because the car ride home can either build them up or break them down. Even right after the game, when they're walking off or walking off the track after that race, don't say, "You should have won that game." "That was embarrassing. You didn't even try out there. What's wrong with you today?" These things are not helpful. Think about if someone said that to you. Even if it wasn't their best performance that day, believe me, they know. What they need is safety, love, a soft place to land. Try saying something like, "I love watching you run," or "I love watching you play." That one sentence, it hits every time. And isn't it true? I know it is for me. I love being there. All right. That's the gut check that I wanted to give you today for Speedy Sunday. Be the parent that they want to see in the stands. They want standing along the fence when you are at the track. I think all of us can agree that we want to raise our children to be confident humans, not just athletes. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I hope you have an amazing week ahead.
Thank you for hanging out with Kate today. And whether you're going to coach, teach, cheer from the sidelines, or hitting the field yourself, remember, mindset is everything. Don't forget to follow the show for the latest episodes, as we all need a little extra motivation, humor, and sanity in our busy lives. Now, go and unleash your champion within you, one step at a time. We're always rooting for you.